Hello everyone and welcome. It's Seven Sky Spelios here on Dance Tunes. Today is a very special day because we're beginning a new type of music review video. Dream the Currents is a brand new EP by the Seattle-based shoegaze group Guest Directors. It contains 5 tracks: Parachute On, For a Day, Minor Mendings, Where You Belong, and Twinkle Twinkle Bête Noire. Let's begin. So in Parachute On, the visual lyrics really do well to represent the travel, the freedom, and adventure of the track. A note on the mix, I really enjoy the dual guitar pan. The way that one guitar is panned left to the other to the right, this creates kind of a space in the center where other instruments can dwell, or the space can be just that, space. The inclusion of the title line, Dream the Currents, in the opening track serves as an opener and prepares the listener for a journey throughout multiple tracks. Now, I want you to listen to something. These haunting background vocals are an absolutely amazing addition to the track. Not only do they fill up the space, but they prepare the listener's ear to be indulged in the future with new harmonic and textural ideas, which will come later. Overall, this is a great opening track that prepares the listener to go further down the rabbit hole. Let's move on to the second track, For a Day. The chorus to this song is so simple, yet so catchy and effective. The vocal jump in the melody really catches the listener off guard and really captures their ear. The word prose is often used to talk about how easily and naturally lyrics flow in a piece of music. In this moment, it sounds like the vocal line, the lyrics are finished, but then they unexpectedly start up again. Naturally spoken lyrics are the easiest to listen to. The way that this line continues after the rhyming scheme is finished kind of throws things off kilter momentarily. Now a note about chords and harmonic intrigue. At about 1:45, when we start the new section, the chords are so refreshing and unique that it really propels the rest of the track forward. The guitar line in this part is also a great addition. It sounds somewhere in between an improvised line and a written melody. Also, this ending chord is so enjoyable and unexpected, and it kind of reminds us of the harmonic ideas and adventurism that we just indulged on. Now on to Minor Mendings. This is the highlight of the EP. Not only do we have interesting harmonic ideas, i.e. the toying of major and minor, but we also have satisfying atmospheric ideas thanks to the textural ideas and reverb mainly fleshed out by the guitar. Now here's a moment that stands out. This world comes out of nowhere and catches the ear. This moment could have been easily untouched by the band, but the group instead decides to embrace it and dramatize it. At the end of the piece, we have my favorite moment in the entire EP, and it's very simple and perhaps even overlooked. Remember how I was talking about the dual pan guitars earlier? Remember how I was talking about the space created, the cleanness? The final moment of this piece is the guitar splitting from its normal line into a perfect fourth. So this singular voice splits. This subtle development is so huge. It shows us there's been a hidden dimension this entire time, and something as simple as the guitar line can actually hide more than it's letting off. On to the next track, Where You Belong. Growing up on 70s and 80s rock, I can really enjoy the driven hard rock style of this track, and I really enjoy the gruffness of the male singer Gary Thornton's voice. There's also great contrast between the original singer, Julie D, and this one. That being said, within the context of the EP, Thornton stands out vocally because his voice doesn't take the lead on any other tracks. You also don't really hear it participating in background vocals. I can certainly understand in a larger, broader context when you have both singers contributing to certain songs that it would make sense to have both singers, but in the context of this confined scope of an EP, having only one song where Gary leads on can be surprising. But once again, the guitar does a great job filling in the space in a powerful, alluring way. The use of the reverb and the tone are very tasteful touches. Actually, the integration of texture throughout the EP is one of the main highlights. On to the final track, Twinkle Twinkle, Bête Noire. To me, this final track is a perfect representation of the EP and the band. Trippy visual lyrics that are accompanied by psychedelic chords, haunting background vocals, fulfilling and satisfying textures, namely by the guitar. And I love the dissonance the bass brings. Just listen to this jazzy crunch. Oh yeah. Now there's one final comment I have on the general mix of the entire EP. It is so clean. Everything is balanced and mixed so well that you can easily listen in to any instrument you so choose and clearly hear it. No instrument is overpowering another. A real tip of the hat to the sound engineers that worked on this masterpiece. And that's going to wrap up this review for guest directors Dream the Cards. This has been Seven Skies Spelios. I will see you all in the next music review here on Dance Tunes.